Hey, how's it going? Chef B Live here. I'm with my old friend Raven, and he is a cool motherfucker, if you know what I mean. So I'm chilling here with him. I just wanted to download him with some tips on culturing. This is something he requested because honestly, I really want to rock some of his amazing holsters. He's actually designed a special pair that you're going to get to see, and also you'll be able to buy if you'd like. So I mean, I'm just over pockets, and he's created a way to like not have to have pockets. So thank you for that. We'll show you later. So as far as like right now goes, we're gonna start with the Coconut Almond Yogurt. So the probiotic that I'm gonna use today, Jesse, this is a proteolytic probiotic. So what this probiotic does is it breaks down proteins into aminos, carbs into glucose, fats into fatty acids. So pre-digests it. Right. It's proteolytic. It's very unique. I've only found 2 ever. So this is a really awesome probiotic. It actually makes cheeses, yogurts, kefirs, ferments vegetables like really quickly, and it's like super powerful. Like within like 6 hours of culturing something in the right temperature, it has like trillions of microorganisms that are just amazing for us. Let's just get started. And if you have any questions, please, I'm sure you'll help them as well. So cool. So I'm just going to use a blender on this one. These recipes kind of require a higher powered blender. You can use a lower powered one, but it might actually break on you. Like a Vitamix or Blendtec, something like 2-3 horsepower is ideal for these because it's going to be working a little bit. So I'm going to use some almonds. These have been soaked for about 14 hours. I always soak between 12 and 24 hours. And rinse really well. I've always found that rinsing the almonds during that 12 to 14 hours is the key to getting all of that other flavor out. Totally. It makes it neutral. It definitely does that. And the enzyme inhibitors rinse out. So cool. So I'm going to put about 2 cups of almonds. Now you can actually make this thicker, more almondy or more coconut. Just kind of play around with it. This probiotic's really cool because basically you use about a teaspoon's worth, like two little scoops. And that right there alone, within like 6 to 10 hours, depending on the temperature and the climate and the humidity level of where you're culturing it, like that'll culture it. It'll make it so cheesy, very yogurty, and it really like multiplies like a big time. And I mean, it's really simple. Taste it. Taste this. Oh my god, it tastes really good. You can eat it by itself. Here, yeah, you can lick it off your hand. Oh! Whoa! Okay, here, give me some of that. Oh my gosh. That's it. No, not that much. You gotta take this. It's really good. I can eat that much? Do it. I mean, it's really good. And it just like dissolves. What's really cool about this is that once you've actually made. He's a rock star. What can I say? So, but once you've actually made it, then after, like, it's a yogurt or cheese or whatever it is, you literally just take a teaspoon of the yogurt or cheese, or kefir for that matter. You take just a little bit of it, you put it into the next one, and it's acted like a starter. Right? It's basically a starter, and so it'll go for like up to a couple months on the same original almond coconut yogurt. Now we're just gonna put a little coconut in here. I'm going to throw some coconut water. It's literally this simple. You know, finding like the perfect blend of what you want as far as like the creaminess with the coconut or the meatiness of the almonds. I'm going to put a little bit of water in here. Just a little tiny bit. I swear almost every single person I've ever shown it ended up getting a Vitamix or a Blendtec after, because it's once you actually do these recipes and you actually are eating it, you really feel powerful. Put a little more water in. So I don't want it too thin, but I don't want it too thick. Once again, it's mostly a preference thing, like how thick do you want it, how thin do you want it. It's going to culture, like this is thick right here.
It's pretty thick, yeah.
But you can do it quite a bit thinner as well. But they're both going to culture. You know. Now I prefer to do it like this, thick. So I'm just gonna. Which would you prefer? Would you prefer for it to have it thicker or thinner?
I mean, we're good. We're close to where I want it there. Maybe just a little thin.
I'm gonna put a tiny bit more water. Yeah, this is good right here. Kind of in between, like what I was talking about before. Awesome. Maybe show the camera.
Kind of gelatinous, but still really creamy. That's perfect.
And since it's yours, like, taste it. Like, I mean, this is without the culture, so you kind of get an idea of what it tastes like without the culture. And then once it actually is cultured, it really does take on a yogurt flavor. It's really just probiotics in it.
So it's ready to go in the fridge now?
So yeah, so it's almost ready to go in the fridge. Basically, you're gonna leave it at room temperature out in your kitchen, like on the counter, for like 4 hours, and watch it. After 4 hours, taste it, see if it has like a bite. And if it does, then you can put it in the refrigerator at that point. You want to cover it and refrigerate it. Like, let it go until it has a bite, because the whole point is you want it to have that yogurt or cheesy flavor, depending on what you're doing. Yeah. So yeah, so just go ahead and cover it and put it in the fridge.
And bite, you mean kind of fuzzy or a little sour? Almost like it's going gone. Like fermented.
Almost like it's going gone, because it's literally has like a yogurt fermented flavor. You're like, whoa. That's awesome.